Don't worry, it's only recording me. It's so funny how it does that now. Allie, Christina, Lorraine, Dar, Lindsay, and whoever else is watching recording or coming in, we're just getting started. And I don't want to take up a ton of everyone's time because I know everyone's got a full plate, but I love coming in like this and being able to like have some feedback and Q&A. And today's topic is the 6-month challenge. 6 months strong, we call it. This will be year 3 of this challenge. So if you guys have any questions, please put them in the chat box. There's no bad question, and I guarantee, or message me, post in the Facebook group. I guarantee if you have a question, somebody else has that same question. It's just someone has to be brave enough to ask. This is a pivotal program at VFit. I mean, you're talking, this is a 6-month challenge. That's a half of the year. Like most people in my industry are like, you're crazy running something that long. Like people can't do anything more than 21 days. But we defy the odds, right? Like what we do around here is truly for our quality of life year round. And what we found, I'll give you a little backstory how this program was created and then where it is today. Hi, Fran. Who else just popped in? Mom. There was 3 years ago, Steph G, Maria, Christine, and myself were at Idea Convention back in the day when we used to be able to have those big fitness conventions. And we were at a Todd Durkin event for the day. And he threw out the statistic that like 50 to 60% of people fall off the wagon the second half of the year. Now this year, it's even more because people have already fallen off, or maybe it'd be less because most have already fallen off, but not our team. But when he said that, I said, no way, like that fired me up to create a challenge that would get people through a huge part of the year, right? Through summer, through going back to school, through the holidays. I know this is crazy to think about right now. You're like, I just finished one part of the season, but we've got to continue to like grow and think forward. And so we were all sitting around this water fountain down in Anaheim, and we started masterminding amongst us trainers, and we were all fired up and we were so excited. And we're like, let's do this team challenge, but it's individual. And it just kind of evolved from there. So the first year, this is year 3, we had 120 people sign up. I think 110 made it to the finish line. Last year, similar stats, similar results. And it's not because, oh, is this challenge too easy? That wasn't the case at all. It was because it truly has like all of these winning components that work really well with each other, and something that we really are masters at VFit at. We're masters at community. We're masters at having fun, right? When you think about challenge, it doesn't need to be grueling and like crush you. It should be fun. We're masters about being there for each other, like truly being there for each other. We care. That's a big part of this. So how the 6-month challenge works, I saw a question, and no, okay, so that's a good one. I'm going to explain that. This one is about consistency, and I'll answer your question, Allie, because it's a really good one, and it's kind of confusing. Hopefully I'll explain it well. This challenge was about consistency. Because as we know, and maybe you've gone through this yourself, and it's totally okay, it's human nature. We tend to like go all out, and then we fall off the wagon, and then we go all out, and then that's first of all, it's really exhausting, and it's not as beneficial for your mind, body, and spirit long term than had you just done something consistently. And I'm looking at like the queens of consistency on here right now. But another reason you might be consistent is because you're constantly doing challenges and programs like this. Like that's hands down why I've been consistent, is because of all of you and all of these programs. They keep me fresh, they keep it fun, and they give me something different to focus on. So we do have a lot of programs at VFit. I think that's an important part of fitness. They're not just random programs. 6-month challenge is about accountability, consistency, and teamwork. If you just did the 100-day challenge, it's not quite as personal as that one where you're really diving into other goals. GSD would be more like that, which will come out at the end of the year. This is really just like you have a team to just support you through the second half of the year. And how it works is we're going to show you your stats from the last 6 months. We'll pull up your stats, what you did over the last 6 months. We can look at it monthly, however you want to look at it. Based on that, you're going to pick one goal for yourself. And I always try to make it a little bit higher than what I've been doing, not a ton higher. If you've never had 9 classes for 6 months in a row, it doesn't sound like a lot. It's huge. That's 53 classes that you did. That's better than doing 53 classes in 1 month and then not coming back for 4 months. So you'll pick a goal for yourself. your coach will work with you that first month on picking this goal. It will be on a spreadsheet for your whole team to see, right? That's one of the secret sauces. You've said this out loud. You've shared with your team what you want to accomplish. Now you have to hit that goal every month. So you got to be kind of strategic with this, because you might be like, okay, I know during this month I'm going on vacation, or you start to think, because that's how you should be, or how you should be navigating your life, is like thinking about what's coming up and what you're doing. So you have to hit that goal every month, and then you advance with your team. So the cool thing is, someone that picks a goal of 40 and someone that picks a goal of 9, they both have the same value to your team. You're just as valuable as a teammate. If you hit your goal, we're not going to let you, if you're usually hitting 20, 30, we're not going to let you pick 9 for your number. You do, this was added last year. I'm going to keep it around this year. You do get 1 month where if you don't hit your goal, say your goal is higher than 9, and you take at least 9 classes, then you could still move on, if that makes sense. So you'll get 1 kind of bye month. You still have to hit 9. So if your goal is 9, you don't get a bye month. But if you have anything above 9, you do have that 1 bye month in case something happens. You get to log on demand. So that's really fun on your spreadsheet. So we have Google Sheets for each team, and you get to log your on demand. So for a lot of people, that's really, really key. They finally get to like feel some purpose over their on demands, and they get to count. It's a random draw, although if we can get 10 to commit to your Team Grandma, and we're about halfway there, we will do a Team Grandma. So if you want to be on Team Grandma, you don't have to be. You don't have to be on Team Grandma if you're Grandma. But some of you that want to, let me know. If we get enough of you. Everybody else, though, it's a random draft. I just showed a picture last night of Kinley. This was last year. See if you guys see it. That was after the draft party last year. I put all your names on a board. It's kind of blurry, but there she is. My God, she was so little. So we do a fun party on July 1st where everybody who signed up gets put into a pot, and your names get picked and you get placed on your teams. The team names this year are going to be, they're good ones. They're commitment, teamwork, confidence, resilience, perseverance, which I had to learn to spell last year, and unstoppable. So you'll be put on one of those teams. We talked about, I said to the trainers, because we're always collaborating, there's so much work that goes behind the scenes before we even present these challenges to you all. I asked the team if we should group it by time zone or different things, and it was unanimous. The trainer said, no, I really like the random draw in the 6-month challenge, because it gets people to know other people. So you're not only knowing the same people that you do Ascent or GSD or something, you're getting to kind of know a bigger draw. So each team, so that's how your part works. You're placed on a team, you have a goal. There's going to be 1 live happy hour. These we love. This is something new, just like this. So it's going to be hard to pick a time that fits for everybody, but hopefully you will. It's just 1 per month. Your coach will have a live happy hour, and you really, these are so special. You get to not just hear from me, you guys would actually be talking to each other, and it's half hour, however long it goes. You'll get 2 check-ins per month from your coach. So we'll be sending you like, hey, here's your stats, add your on-demands, here's your team sheet, how are you doing? We'll do that halfway through the month, and then at the end of the month. So we're going to be on you. Those 2 emails are a big deal. Like, it takes us a lot of time to find everyone's stats and put them in those sheets. It's totally worth every second because it's so valuable and it really keeps you accountable. There will be a Facebook group for each team. I know not everyone's on social media. That's totally, it's not a make or break, I would say, at all. If you're not on social media, you don't want to be, you have these other ways to connect with your team. So here's the fun part that I love every year. There are 6 coaches. Lindsay B's here for the first. Lindsay's coaching a team. Christine, Sherry, Lauren, and Bridget, and Lindsay M. So those are your 6 coaches. There'll be 6 teams. Every month you get to work. They're going to rotate. So you're going to get all 6 coaches throughout the 6 months. Again, it keeps it fresh. That's another part of the secret sauce, is that you're not with the same coach the whole time. So maybe somebody motivates you differently each month, or you just like, I didn't know you never get to take Bridget's classes, and all of a sudden you see how amazing she is. It's a really good way to get to know the trainers more too, and it's fun for them. And then Maria and I are going to oversee all the teams. And we're going to do something new this year too. We're going to add those of you, and this is for another topic, and this is not part of the 6-month challenge, but if you are going to hop on the MyZone train with VFit, we're going to have fun team challenges. We're going to have other team challenges, like which team can take the most online classes this month, or we're going to really mix in some fun challenges for you. This challenge is just awesome. It's $99 for 6 months. You get all of that. Or if you that's too much right now, we have the payment plan of $19 per month, and you pay right now or whenever you sign up, and then August 1st through the end of the year. So this first payment would be like your July payment. And yeah, I mean, it was scary to do. I did a whole talk on it the first year because it like could have been a huge failure and like been a demise of VFit in some ways, but it ended up being one of the most successful things we've done. And I don't think we'll ever stop doing it. It's really, really special. And those of you that have done it, chime in. It's fun. It's not super time consuming. It's not like you're going to be spending an extra couple hours a week. It's about fun and not falling off the wagon. So does anyone have questions? And getting to know new people, I think that's a big deal too. You get to meet, look at that wind. Something's about to blow over in my house. Whoa. Anyone have any questions, comments, concerns? You guys will have the link. It was emailed to you earlier. That's crazy. It gets kind of windy here. But anyone who's already signed up, Kelsey, Fran, Lindsay B is a coach. You guys know, no pressure. Like the only thing that matters to me when it comes to any of these programs is that you're not on the fence. You're either like, nope, not for me, not right now, or you're all in, like not good on the fence, because that's usually where we regret not doing it, and you can't take that back. So get off of the fence. You don't have to just, I mean, you have until the end of the month or until 120 spots are gone. So we are capping it. So yes, the shirts, they have always, I thought about upping the price more and including the shirt, but I didn't want, if someone didn't want a shirt. So what usually happens, and this has been the last 2 years, Christine designs a team shirt for each team, and she'll work with you if there's a certain style or fit. You'll do that with Christine. They're usually around like 19, 20 bucks. She gives a really good deal on those. So there will be the option for the team shirts, but I'm not going to handle that. That's going to go off to her because that's her zone of genius. And I didn't want to put it in the price if not everybody wanted it. So I wanted to keep it on that $99 and under. And it is more than it was last year and more than the first year, because we put a lot of time and energy and passion, and like we also want some skin in the game. The first year it was $6, and a lot of you did amazing, but there are some people that put like $6 of effort into it. And I think that it's important that you like stand behind your investment and in things too. So you get that both ways. And again, it's less than 20 bucks a month. It's very fair for all that you get. And we have a scholarship fund. Yeah, seriously, do not be shy. That scholarship fund's there if you need help. I would hate money to ever stand between someone that really wants to do something. We've got you on that too. So don't be shy. I forgot to mention that. It does always help a few people do these challenges. So don't be shy. When you need help, take it. And when you're able to give help, give it, right? That's the way it all works in due time. So any other questions? I should have worn my shirt. What team? Anyone have a, yeah, so your team name is also kind of random. It's like, where's the universe gonna put me? So, and you guys, I did that in 15 minutes. I actually stuck to time. Mic drop, my career is over. That's the best I'll ever get. I stuck to time. The best way to set your monthly goals. Good, Lindsay. So we're gonna give you guys as coaches, once we know your team, see, Lindsay's gonna make me go over. We're gonna give you a list of everybody's previous 6 months class goal. So once you have your team, so that first week of the challenge, we're kind of setting your goal. Like you don't have to have it set on day one. You probably have it set by like the 10th or something. Because I think that's important to actually like have a goal that's realistic but challenging, and knowing what's ahead of you. I know some of you have some things coming up in your life. Draft date is July 1st, which is a Thursday, right? Yeah, so we'll do draft on July 1st, and it's fun. Right now we just need to find as much fun in any areas we can. We're coming to the end of that huge marathon, and A lot of people are just burnt out. They're not giving enough. They're letting themselves off the hook too easily. They're feeling like a chore with things. Like, it doesn't need to be that way. It should be fun. We like to do that. Lots of partying. You can do all dance classes, for goodness sakes. And oh, I forgot the maybe most fun part, maybe not. If you make it to the finish line, so your team, if you make your goal, you advance with your team each month. The team with the most percentage of finishers, because we might not have even teams, they win bragging rights and extra prize. But every participant who makes it to December 31st, so you hit your goal for 6 months, you get a prize. One year it was a mug, last year it was bags. We haven't decided, it'll be something special, and you only would earn that through the 6-month challenge. You can't buy it, you can't do anything else, you got to earn it. So that is a huge incentive, right? It's that carrot at the very, very end. And the coaches all have to pick their team shirts. That's always hard because they rotate. So I always, as a coach, picked whatever team I coached first as a shirt that I ordered. Yeah, Christina, exactly. So it is a fine line. You also don't want to set your goal too low that you're like, don't even have to put any effort into it. It's got some strategy to it. That's really good advice. Christina said, don't set your goal too high because you don't know, and your team needs you to keep going through. But you also, you know, I'd rather someone set it a little high and not make it than to what is it? When, you know, you didn't even try. It was like, you could have done it in your sleep. So excited, Lindsay? Lindsay's so excited. She's coaching for the first time in a challenge like this. She's just talk about fun. When you think of the word fun, I get like a picture of Lindsay B that comes to my head. So, all right, you can learn some new moves. I will unmute. Is everybody good? We'll put this recording up, and you are all amazing. I do hope to see you on this challenge. Hit me up if you need anything, and happy Monday. It already feels like Tuesday. I've been working from the grind since 6 a.m. Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Fran. Bye, Kelsey. Bye, Allie. Bye, Lorraine. Bye, Mom.